Right. An obsession? Oh. What's that big willy one? The sheep. You can't get away, Stephen.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that.
We'll crack it up. Sheep, for me, were like people, and people can follow people, and people can do their own things. They've all got different characters. They got good sense of humour, and it was a way for me to vehicle or a medium to express myself, whether they come from the clouds or whether they don't come from the clouds, or they become little symbols. Try something else, you know, that if it makes the general public or the man in the street laugh, then that's a success. If they were to go into an art gallery and they see something that's arty-farty, they turn around and say a waste of money. But if they see something and they enjoy something that makes them laugh and smile, then you've done something. You've made an impact. Especially in Northern Ireland, like where it was all sort of doom and gloom, and you see pictures of tricolours and Union Jacks and soldiers and all. It was all real sort of heavy stuff. I wasn't interested in that, like I was just interested in sort of making it a bit more happier for people. I did a bit of fishing there, a bit of shagging going on, all the things that humans sort of do. Bit of a campfire, bit of a sacrifice, people throw themselves off. When we moved from Belfast, we moved to this place, like it's like a new city. People who were dispersed from Belfast and other cities or other towns during the Troubles in the early 70s, who were taken out of their own communities and just dropped in here. And this is where I grew up, like just mapped out by planners, and that was it. So everybody had to get on and work together, and we grew up together, and that was it. And this was sort of my statement to Craigavon. My old bum out. 2 moons, called it 2 moons, and that was it. Took a photograph of my own arse and just painted it on. In the background, a shadowy figure, sort of, you know, just shadiness, like, and dodginess, bit of dodgy stuff. Just sort of doing it like a more sort of sinister element to what was going on in Craigavon at the time. I was just an ordinary working class person, you know, working class background, discovering about all these different things and trying different things out. There's nothing pretentious about it or anything like that. Doing loads of streaking, bit of mooning, all those sort of things. Mooning's like, no, sort of where like you see the moon in the sky, nice big white moon. Well, my bum is just as white as the moon, and you go somewhere, you're out in a drink or there's a bit of a party, pull your pants down or your trousers and you expose your bum. Right? So a lot of mooning, a lot of streaking, alcohol involved, and no harm to anybody. You're not trying to upset people or anything like that. But the feminists and all, yeah, absolutely nutters. You can't be doing this and you can't be doing that, and there's rules and regulations, and get them thrown out and this, that, there and the other. Absolute nightmare. And you just did it, like it was a laugh. It's just something you had to do, you know. So. Working class lad from originally from Belfast, but living in Craigavon, and finding myself and having a bit of fun at the same time, like that.
I just wanna be a sheep, ba 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 ba.
Dodgy legs need shaved.
I just wanna be a sheep, ba 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 ba.
It keeps you seeing, It keeps you seeing. Especially like at the time, there's a lot of stuff going on that was pretty nasty, you know, like people getting shot, blowing up and all that sort of stuff.
And this is like a release valve, don't you? You get it all out of your chest, off your system, gives you a good buzz. And then if you can make somebody laugh.
I just want to be a sheep. Okay, some of the visiting Presbyterians are not doing the babas!
Penis there, big tongue, oh, big whopper tongue there. No exposure really to anything else. You have to make your own entertainment, like, and
Yeah.
do what you can, like. Keep it a bit happy. Happy times. All these new buildings were starting to pop up around Belfast. Big hotels and stuff like that there. A lot of investment going on. But yet people weren't really investing in what we were trying to do. Definitely not if you're doing sheep and toilet seats and bums and stuff like that there. No investment there. You're more or less on your own, just getting on with it. Because doing these things, there's no way I would ever sell a painting. I'm more than likely going to get locked up, locked away. And there's stuff to do with some of the key politicians who were sort of involved in things over there, trying to sort of make caricatures out of them and introduce them into the art that I was sort of doing, and see how they would sort of get on in this land of sheep shagging, toilet seats, poos, number twos, you name it, and to try and introduce them as maybe nasty characters. You know, they could be sheep shaggers themselves, like
Listen and obey.
I was always doing moonies. I thought it would be a nice sculpture idea, which I don't think I would have got a commission for anyway.
Like a degree head.
Or you could use it for parking a bicycle in or something like that. At the end of the day, as I said before, no, like if I can make somebody laugh now, this doesn't really make people laugh because people think you're a dirty old pervert. Yeah, this is absolutely unbelievable.
I just want to be a sheep.
I want to be a sheep.
Ba 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 ba. I don't want to be a hypocrite. No, I'm not hip to it.
But then, you know, like the art world, or if you try and take the piss or make it funny, they don't think that you're serious in a way. But really, you are. You're having the last laugh because at the end of the day, you are. But you're more happier about yourself.
I just want to be a sheep. Woo! Well, I just want to be a sheep.
It's who you are, and you know, like you're not in it for the money. You're never in it for the money. Well, you just had to keep fighting because you knew you could either go commercial and do little landscapes and all that sort of stuff and make a few pounds.
Mass production, sell, bang, wallop, boom, boom. Produce these, get your shows, get them out, get your shows, get them out. Sell, sell, sell.
Otherwise, you just stick to your guns and do what you wanted to do. Stuff the rest of them.
Apply some of those things to what I do now, like working in the community and being a community development officer for a housing association. Tackling poverty and deprivation.
They laughed. You know, like, and that was like a universal language. It was, you know, like sort of, it was a way of breaking down barriers, but in a funny way, so that at least people would laugh together. Oh aye, some of the stuff they wouldn't have laughed at probably would have given me a good kicking, but the majority of the stuff to do with sheep, and you know, they did laugh. Humour on canvas, that was it. And they might come from one area or another area, and for these two people or two groups of people to share one experience in one moment, then you've got them. You can start to influence them, and slowly but surely you can get more people to work together, learn together, have fun together.
Finny boy?
Yeah, it was a bit of that, and then toilet seats were coming into it, and poos and stuff like that, and willies and penises, and just experimenting again. You know, like if I did something like that, doing cross community work, there's no way I'd be thrown out there. So it was being able to understand what you could do and what you can't do, and trying to tailor that to the needs of that particular area, that I was working, whether it been West Belfast, North Belfast, or Craigavon. And all the nasty things that are going on at the same time to do with people getting killed and murdered and stuff, you had to be sensitive to that. And the big nasty old horrible face of a sheep there, horrible and nasty. Oh baby, say la vive, yeah, ha ha ha. An obsession. Oh.
Just like an idea of where sheep come from. It's the sheep. At night time you go to bed and the sheep, there's no sheep about, you don't see them. And in the morning, they're always here. This mountain that produces these sheep at night, they come flying out like a volcano and land, so they're there in the mornings. One's getting squeezed through here, like so, tongue's screaming out, and then like when you see a volcano explode, the bits of lava flying out, people screaming and shrieking, just bah, help, help. Because it's like the birth of these sheep coming out of the mountain. It's their first time going through the recycling bin. Some make it, some don't. Like, I suppose that's like life. Some do and some don't.
I was serious. There's little hidden messages in there, and at the end of the day, I had the last laugh. Did my course, passed it, and just getting on with it. Like, and what I am then is still what I am now, and it's being sincere about who you are, and people understand that, I think. And this is more or less sort of like being like a